Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining us today for another episode of Pouring Coast to Coast. This week it was my turn to start things off and issue the challenge. So I just did a very simple challenge this week. All we had to do was use green in our pour, and it didn't matter what technique or anything like that, just using green, because I think any of us who live in a cold climate can appreciate the fact that this time of year we are just itching to see some green outside. So that's what I went for. Please stick around for everybody else's videos. There's going to be some beautiful ones today, I just know it. And this is just your daily reminder too that creativity takes courage. So find your courage, go make some art. Here we go with our colors. So for my pearl base colors, I have a dark blue here, and I mixed this a while ago. I can't remember exactly what's in it. This was a blue that I collected from another pearl painting, so it is definitely a hodgepodge of different things. I have indigo blue from Amsterdam. I have Mysterious No More. I'll put that color in the description below. These are some green drips that were saved. This is golden phthalo blue. I've got a little bit of Arteza cactus pearl. This is BakerModern.art emerald and Soho emerald. I have some greenish blue from Amsterdam. Some pearl white. I believe this is Modern Masters pearl white. And then I have Modern Masters soft gold. So I've been trying to organize and clean up my studio a little bit, so I wanted to use up some paint. So that's part of the reason I went with this palette. I was thinking I was going to do pastels, and then I started looking at the paints that I had mixed up on my shelf, and I realized that I had the right colors to do a pretty oceany pour. And I definitely think of green as a color in the ocean. I'm a scuba diver, so, I think of kelp and corals and different fish and things like that. So, yeah. I didn't end up keeping as much of the green as I would have liked, but, that's just the way it goes sometimes. I did put a lot of paint on the canvas, and I still ended up not pouring off quite as much as I normally would with a pearl pour, but I was liking the movement, so I just decided to stick with it. So I'm just going to turn on some music, let you enjoy the video, and as always, if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below, and I will try to get to them as quickly as possible. Thank you so much.
On the graves, in the cracks of 1,000 leaves, somewhere in between our past and our future, rolling over all the dividing things. Are you still listening? Want to be heard by you? Slow fall into the Indian Sea.
So at this point, I am realizing that the pearl white that I had wasn't the color pearl white, but was actually a pearl base coat white. So I'm getting different reactions than I was expecting, but I'm just going to call it a happy little accident.
When it's morning and my soul is clear, I look in the mirror and I see that love rolling over. You call me back to bed, I find myself again staring at the edge. to the Indian Sea, where the cold and the hot meet, and the powers that be. I rise a child again, wake up a wild wind takes me there. I rise a child again, wake up a wild wind takes me there. Slow fall.
And here, I think you can tell that I walked away from this for a few minutes, developed a little bit, and I decided I really did need to get a little more of the paint off. So normally at this point in a pearl pour, I would not continue to tilt, but I just decided that I really needed to get some of this paint off and it was worth the risk. So I'm just gonna play with this a little bit more, tilt a little bit more, and call it a day.
I wake up a wild wind takes me there.
Here we are with the wet results. You can see how much this has developed. I'm thinking that that white might have been a cloud mix too, and I just kind of forgot about it. If I would have poured more of this off, I would have gotten more reaction, but I was really kind of liking what was going on, so I decided to just leave it and see how it dries, and hopefully I won't get any cracks or anything like that. But stay tuned for the wet results, or dry results. Here we are with the dry results. Sorry for the mess of my studio, but it's a really gloomy day, so I wanted to bring this over into the light so you guys could see the details here, because this ended up really pretty. Now, I probably would have gotten more reaction if I had dumped more paint off, but I was kind of liking the movement that was going on here. So I decided to just leave it and not have so much pearl reaction. And I am fine with that choice. There's some really, really pretty pieces in this. I love the green. I hope that if you're someplace cold, it's getting close to spring and that you have a beautiful day.